Keela has been hospitalized since being hit on October 14th.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King.
That's in Iraq, and that's a St. Louis man. And he has traveled to Iraq 10 times, but not on a military mission, as you can see. You could say Reverend Dr. Randy Mayfield is on a mission from God. And he is preparing for his 11th visit. So we invited in this popular St. Louis singer-songwriter and pastor to share some of the adventures of working with refugees. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks, John. Great to be here.
The 11th trip over, you're leaving in December.
Yeah, December, I guess December 5th is when we take off. So.
And not as much of an American presence there now. Are you a little worried about that?
No, a lot of my friends are Kurdish, and then my friend Jamal is Jordanian, who I've been going over with, and we kind of know where to go and what to do. And when we go up to the front lines with the military, we take, we're in a convoy with some of the military guys, the Peshmerga, so we're good.
How did this all begin in 2008?
Jamal was a friend of mine, and he just said, I'm going to start. He used to work for Saddam Hussein. He drove a truck.
He was his truck driver.
And he said, I want to go back. His life was changed. He became a follower of Christ. His life was changed. He said, I want to go back and help people. And he said, will you help me? Will you go with me? Because he knew I, was a mission pastor of a church that could help. I did music, had a band, did things. So we said, yeah. We didn't know what it was going to be like, but we went and saw the refugee camps, and it's going to be building back up now that the Syrians are coming back in. But we were just getting people resettled. But we helped resettle people in homes, took aid, everything we could do, did concerts with their orchestra. They've got a great orchestra in Kurdistan, northern Iraq. So
I had no idea.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Get them on NPR.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. When you're going there, do you see progress, or do you sometimes feel like you're spinning your wheels because of conditions that are not within your control?
Yeah, up in northern Kurdistan, we do see pretty good progress. Matter of fact, after ISIS was knocked out a couple years ago, we would go back to Kirkuk and Mosul and some of those areas, and they're building quickly. It's kind of a wealthy area, because of the oil and everything, but the people that live there don't see the wealth so much. But businessmen come in and build. There are shopping malls in Erbil, which is the big capital city up north. So, yeah, it's surprising when you go in and you see that, and then you drive out of town 10 minutes to the camps and everything. It's like a barren wasteland.
Are the Kurds primarily Christians?
There are a lot of Catholic Kurds, but there are Muslims and Yazidis.
Mm-hmm.
Yazidis another. You'd have to look that one up. It's
that's a different sect altogether. Yeah. As far as explain to people who don't know who the Kurds are. They've had problems in Turkey.
Right.
They're also in Syria. They've had problems there.
Well, after World War II, when they divided up all the different countries, the Kurds were their own ethnic group. They have their own language. They speak Kurdish.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them know Arabic as well because they're there. But instead of giving them their land, like we kind of did with Albania and stuff, they're split up. So the Kurds are located in Turkey, Syria, Iran, Iraq, and they're scattered. And they voted a couple years ago to have their own country, but
do you think
Iraq,
that will happen eventually?
well, Baghdad said no. They shut the airport and all that.
Well, we'll see. We'll continue the good work.
Thank you so much.
And be safe.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And we're going to take a little break here on Fox 2 News in the Morning. There it is, the Reverend Dr. Randy Mayfield's mission to Iraq on December 5th through the 17th. You can find out more on his website.